Hallo, hallo, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Ja, wir haben jetzt schon wieder Sonntag, wenn ihr dieses Video seht. Keine Ahnung, nicht wie. Aber gucken wir mal. Ich würde sagen, wir machen hier gleich weiter. Und ja, gehen wir mal immer noch dieselbe Mission weitermachen. Und ich habe nämlich irgendwie eine Befürchtung.
Hello. Have any of the victims woken up?
Funny you should ask. Gal the Sixth literally just woke up.
All right. We're gonna go talk to him.
That's fine, but he's only just awoken and is still very weak. If you must question him, please be gentle.
Greetings, you who have suffered and lived to tell the tale. Your sovereign shall question you now.
Food. Need food.
Are you okay? Sounds like you're starving.
I need home cooking.
Home cooking from Chinksa village? Well, that can only mean one thing. Farmer food.
Gemüse.
I love how fresh the air is here.
Nice and spicy.
Was ist denn jetzt wieder hier? Ach Leute. Was soll ich jetzt machen? Ich hab's gar nicht aufgepasst. Breite Portion Bauerngemüse. Bauerngemüse. Ich muss doch gerade hier. Ach Leute, jetzt mal auf zu spammen. Es nervt mich jetzt gerade. Sorry, ich gebe jetzt nachher jetzt keine Antwort. Bauerngemüse. Haben wir das eigentlich? Hä? Bauerngemüse. So, und das muss man jetzt erlernen. Hier. So, dann kann man das einmal lösen. So. So, machen wir das einmal. Sorry, einiges ist unnötig, aber ich teleportiere mich einfach mal dahin. Das geht viel schneller. Gut. Gehen wir mal zu ihm.
Food. Need food. That's brought me back from the brink, that has. Ugh.
Did you have a dream while you were sleeping?
Only the most exhausting dream of my whole life.
Really? Why? What happened?
Yes. How did you know? Way up in the mountains, the highest mountain I've ever seen. It was freezing up there.
What were you doing there?
I'm not sure. It's like I was possessed. I was consumed by the idea of climbing up the mountain and trying to reach the summit.
Was there something special at the summit?
Who knows? Honestly, it's like I became a completely different person in my dream. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. It's hard to describe. It's like I was being controlled, as if somebody else put the idea of climbing the mountain into my head. I know how crazy that sounds, but...
An intruder trespassed in the dark recesses of your soul?
An idea not autonomously generated by the individual, but that appeared within the subconscious. Yes, the signs do indeed point towards mind control.
All the other victims we've met have talked about being cold and needing to rest. Were they all climbing the mountain too? Paimon doesn't even want to think about it. We need to update Mona on all of this.
Okay. So, dann müssen wir wieder hier hin. So. Also das Reisen ist schon... geht schneller, als wenn jetzt der ganze Weg zu Fuß laufen durch. Ja. Ah.
Mona! We found some stuff out.
An ice-capped mountain looms over the world from far above the clouds. That is the place from which this burgeoning darkness proceeds.
Ice-capped mountain. Is that all?
It's a really, really high mountain that no one's ever seen before, and it's super cold up there. The sleepers are forced to try and climb to the summit, but they don't know why.
Climb the mountain to the summit. What sort of person would wish to reach the summit of that mountain? And how is their desire strong enough to exert an influence on others?
Perchance some poor soul lies there, buried in the snow, hounded to death on the mountain.
Or some intrepid explorer was exceptionally keen to conquer that particular mountain.
I'll do another reading. Aha! I see something here. It's a little vague, but I think I can get his name. Ah, yes. Leonard.
Wow, that was fast.
Well, in case you'd forgotten, I am a genius.
Leonard. Paimon's never heard that name before.
Hi!
Ach Gott,
Sounds interesting. Mind if I join you?
What ho! We meet again, vagrant of Inazuma. My retinue and I were just...
The first time the Millelith were present, I had to forego the chance to strike down Mondstadt's savior. This time was a perfect moment. I was mere seconds away.
Aha.
But who was that mage? She could not have known who I am. Perhaps her powers revealed to her things unseen. Soldiers!
Sir!
Find them, and when you do... Another one?
My lord! Ugh. It's happening again. This is the largest one we've seen so far.
They just keep coming. But so be it. Move out. Change of plan. Your prior objective remains in force. Continue to research the meteorites.
My lord, leave them to us. We will make short work of them.
Are you deaf or just stupid? When did I give you the right to issue your own orders?
My apologies, my lord.
Now move out and complete your objectives as assigned.
Any junior fortune teller could have told you this, but that man was a Fatui harbinger. That was too close. How did you manage to get caught up with a guy like him?
A Fatui harbinger? Why, their wickedness knows no bounds.
Whatever he was planning to do, he was heading straight for you. And he is an extremely powerful individual. I sensed it the moment I looked at him. He's far more powerful than you'd imagine. As much as it pains me to admit it.
Surely his power cannot match that of the astrological genius of the century.
I never said that. His strength may exceed mine by a hair's breadth. But in astrology alone, he doesn't come close.
This reminds Paimon of something. We ran into some Fatui at Wangshuin too. What interest could the Fatui have in the meteorites?
They must be plotting something. Maybe. Just maybe.
Oh! The Fatui are the ones who caused the meteor shower in the first place.
Paimon, that was my line. Get your own.
Sorry. Paimon's mouth just works so much faster than everyone else's. Yeah. Where'd they get the power to pull stars out of the sky?
Osvaldo Hafnavines, what is thy opinion?
I think that anything is possible, mein Fräulein.
So long as they can afford to pay the price, they will never stop sowing their seeds of destruction across the land. Fatui, your sin shall not go unremembered.
I also believe that miracles can happen.
Astral Emissary, you have performed admirably as a member of my retinue. I will dispatch my forces to protect you, and they will ensure that the encroaching darkness shall bring you no harm.
She means...
No need. Paimon thinks that our current lineup works just fine. No need to fix it if it ain't broke.
You underestimate me, Fischl. I'm far stronger than you seem to think.
Mein Fräulein trusts no one more than yourself, my lady. She is simply concerned for your well-being.
There's really no need. In any case, you're in a much more perilous position than I am. If anything, you need my protection. Huh? What are you saying that for? For now, we must deal with the new threat. My astrolabe tells me that a new meteorite has landed, and it's the biggest one yet.
Puff. Einfach mal weg. Gut, dann machen wir die Story weiter. So, wir gucken mal, ob wir die Story fertig kriegen. So.
Looks like we made it here before the Fatui. Quick, there's no time to lose. This is the one.
I sense an unprecedented amount of elemental energy within.
The very heart of darkness descends upon the world.
What do the Fatui want with this? Is it the elemental power?
It's possible. But if that were the case, other life forms would surely be drawn to the meteorite's energy too.
Auftrag abgeschlossen. Gut, Teil 4 kommen wir jetzt. So, machen wir das hier. Und wie? Muss es selbe Symbol geben, oder? Keine Ahnung. Ach so. Aha, okay. Herausforderung. Ja. Dann machen wir das mal.
Huh? Is Fischl waiting for us?
The time has finally come. Though it brings mein Fräulein no joy to do so, there is something she must announce to the assembled populace.
My loyal servants, one must bid you adieu till such time as I beckon you once more. Though we have faced many trials and tribulations together, you have all shown commendable courage in the course of duty. I feel a breeze now blows upon this place, and I feel that it blows in your honor.
What? You're just gonna bail on us?
With the arrival of this giant meteorite, many more people have succumbed to the slumber. Strong as the soldiers may be, they are struggling to cope. And there is demand for volunteers everywhere we turn. Mein Fräulein and I shall tend to the victims on the soldiers' behalf. The rest of this investigation we place in your capable hands.
Ich drück gleich. Moment. Moment. Ah. So, jetzt.
Goodbye. You are a good listener. I enjoy chatting with you. To be honest, most of the other adventurers in the guild only ever talk to me when they want to hear Oz's reconnaissance reports. This little journey we had? It was a great adventure. I'm just sorry that it has to end so abruptly.
Huh? You're talking a little weirder than you normally do.
Oh, yikes. What am I doing? I totally broke form.
What mein Fräulein means to say is that the mystical mysteries that vex and perplex are bound to be effortlessly extinguished by the advent of your commendable courage and wondrous wisdom.
And now Oz's translation is the one that sounds all kooky.
Mein Fräulein simply wishes to say that She has every confidence that you will arrive at the truth of this.
Most indeed. My dear attendants, I hereby charge the Ritter der Verurteilung with leading you out from the darkness.
Who are you calling your attendant?
We will meet again. Once this matter is concluded, I propose that we all get a drink together.
Well, now we're 2 people short. But let's not get hung up about that. The good news is I found something else out. I shaved some dust off the meteorite and used it to do another reading. It was actually really effective. These rocks have been around for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Leonard must have lived a very long time ago. The meteorites carry his will and can pass it on to others. In other words, centuries on from Leonard's life, and the strength of his will is not diminished one bit. A guy from the distant past with a burning ambition to scale the highest mountain. I'd be willing to bet that he was an adventurer. Just like...
An adventurer? That does explain his obsession with mountain climbing.
Our approach so far has been too passive, and time has been against us every step of the way. We need to change our strategy, and we need to attack this problem at its source.
Paimon agrees. From now on, we need to put Leonard at the center of everything we do.
Yes, because if the meteorites carry Leonard's will with them, then it's precisely as Fischl said. The rocks are, in a sense... I'm a little incredulous, but it turns out her blind guess was actually spot on. No, I'm a respectable astrologist, and I shouldn't stoop to that kind of criticism. Anyway, all we need to do now is...
Okie dokie. Since we've got a historical adventurer on our hands, Paimon thinks we should pay a visit to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. Dann gehen wir wieder zurück. So, weil danach mache ich dann auch Feierabend. Ich habe dann genug, glaube ich, heute aufgenommen. Ey. Laden. Hallo. Braucht aber eine Weile. Hey. So, jetzt.
Our records show that there have been many adventurers by that name over the years. It is impossible to know which one you refer to. However, I do recall that there is a book in the library authored by someone called Leonard. Perhaps you should take a look?
Ja, ich weiß, man kann eigentlich hinlaufen, aber ich habe keine Lust. Bin einfach zu faul. So. Ja, komm. Hier drinnen.
Author Leonard. Where are you, Leonard? Aha! Gotcha! The index says says that Leonard's book should be in the northwest corner on the top floor of the library. Northwest corner. Should be right over there.
Hier unten. Na.
Found it! Of Mountains and Seas, a guide for adventurers written by Leonard. But the words have faded, and there are even pages missing. Paimon's got no hope of reading this. Darn. Maybe we're just wasting our time on this one. Oh, right! Yeah, Mona! She might have a better idea.
Alter, Hin- und Herreise, ey, das ist was. Einmal dahin, einmal dahin, einmal dahin, einmal dahin. Das wird eine Reisefolge, glaube ich. Gut, danach mache ich dann auch Feierabend, weil ich muss morgen wieder raus. Ja, wieder arbeiten. Oh Mann, ey. Ruckel, ruckel.
Look what we found! Leonard wrote a book!
Oh, let me see. I could have predicted as much. Your average astrologist would definitely give up at this point. But I am Mona, progenitor of the future of astrology. I simply need to deduce the missing portions with my astrolabe, write them in, and then decipher the text. Finished at last.
So what does it say?
Just as I thought. Leonard was an adventurer who lived 2,000 years ago. His lifelong dream was to reach the summit of a mountain called Pylos Peak.
2,000 years? So the constellation that caused the meteorites is from 2,000 years ago?
Somehow, for some reason, this constellation was summoned down from the sky.
Paimon thinks so too. Whenever something shady happens, you can bet the Fatui are involved.
The meteorites harbor elemental energy, which radiates out and lulls people to sleep by some means akin to hypnosis. And if I'm guessing correctly, there should be some sort of core meteorite among the bunch, within which is a crystal that harbors Leonard's spirit. Well, if I were Leonard, I would want to make sure the core lands right on the snowy summit that I never made it to while I was alive.
So the core should be at the top of Pylos Peak? Where is that? Paimon's never heard of it before.
It's the first I'd heard of it too. So I compared the map from the book against the current topography of Mondstadt.
Are you trying to say that the tallest mountain Paimon's never heard of just disappeared?
I once read somewhere that the Animo Archon, Barbados, once used his divine power to mobilize the winds and blow the ice and snow from the face of the earth. The whole landscape of Mondstadt was changed in the process. The mountains of that age were replaced by the vast stretch of ocean we see today. Still, a mountain that high, drop it into the ocean and it'll still leave a trace. The summit still reaches just above the water's surface, so the place known as Pylos Peak in Leonard's day is today known as Musk Reef.
Ja, und ich werde mal zum Abschluss mal gucken, was haben wir denn? 511. Ja, dann werden wir einmal ziehen können. 160, nee, zweimal. Jetzt gucken wir mal, ob wir jetzt die da ganz unten bekommen oder die ganz da oben. Die Mona oder die Quiki, wie die heißt. Gucken wir mal, ne? Ah, nee, wieder eine Waffe.
Lizard tail.
Noch einmal kann man dann ziehen. Ich meine, die Lieder. Ach, Mann, ey. Einmal noch. Letzte. Oh, Lieder. Oh, wieder ein scheiß Buch, Alter. Ich buch kein Buch. Och, Mann. Ach, ey. Händler. Ja. Nein. Ach Mann, ey, das ist doch Mist. Ne. Schade.
Lizard tail. Pepper. Star conch. What else do I...
Vielleicht können wir sie hier damit aus... Nee, warte. Waffe. Aber sie hat ein Schloss, ne? Du mal verstärken. Jo. Kann man das vielleicht verfeinern noch? Nee, kann man nicht. Gut. Artefakte muss man noch aufleveln. Okay, da muss man auch noch viel machen. Mein Magen geht mal wieder auf den Sack. Ey. Hintergrund. So. Gut. Dann würde ich sagen, dann machen wir hier Feierabend und wir sehen uns, denke ich mal. Bis zum nächsten Mal, beim nächsten Abenteuer. Bis denn, euer Sony Salz Gaming. Ciao.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.